Good morning. Pulling food. How's everybody doing this morning? Morning, everyone. I'll be right back. I gotta drop these rodents off, and I'm gonna grab the Savannah. Good morning, Danielle. Morning, Evie. Evie, tell Danielle how it's going with your boys and girls now. There you go. I figured I'd take Dino out this morning. Dino doesn't really want to be held this morning. Hi. Try and show everyone. Yeah. Here we go. Hey, pretty girl. Yes, all right. We'll put you down. Yeah, we'll leave her alone. Yes. Yeah, Dino doesn't always like to be held. But she's at least good about it. She, I know, girl. I know, but I want everybody to see you. I want everybody to see you. Diablo, go on. Come on, Diablo. Diablo. It's alright, girl. I'm not going anywhere. I know. No, don't you bite. You're gonna get it. Diablo, go on. You leave her alone. Morning, everyone. What's up, Evan? I caught you stuck in the mud hole Jeep video. Hey, KC, fucking Copper King. What's happening? Just hanging out with Dino for a little bit this morning. Ziggy and Blue. There you go. Get good eyes of it. Good shot of his eyes right there. Not doing a very good job keeping me in the fucking frame. But his eyes are solid blue. Love the fact that they're this comfortable being out in blue. Yes, and he's such a good boy. I mean, even in blue. I mess with him so much that pretty much, like I say, you'd have to be a complete idiot for these guys to change their demeanor. You know, Danielle, a lot of times it's a lot cheaper to buy your stuff separate. You know what I mean? Evie bought, I'm pretty sure Evie bought her heat mat, her thermostat, and all that. How about you, Evan? When you got your stuff, did you go and buy your stuff individually? It's raining here today. That's why I ain't. That's right. Whoops, I almost stepped on my lizard. Almost stepped on my lizard. Oops. Sorry, Zig. Oh, I'm putting him in his water bowl. It's gonna start raining there. Yeah, it's supposed to stop pouring this afternoon. He's got wicked cool patterns. He's got like a whole jungle of people like on him. It's all right, bud. It's okay. You see how dark he is? You can really see how dark he is up against that paper towel. But he's super dark. I scared him a little bit. But yes, I'll show you the side patterns. Oops. I don't like to be poked in the face. Skeeter! I watched some of your solo camping last night. Saw you looking around. You turned the volume down on your music or something, and you was looking out in the woods like there was somebody out there. Well, that was a message from Heather. Heather's at work. She's gonna try to pop in at some point. She plays just like a dog with them toys. I'm worried she's gonna go try to find a place to shit though. She doesn't like to. She doesn't like to shit in her enclosure. Dino down there. She don't like to shit in her enclosure. She like if she shits in her enclosure, she shits in her water bowl. Oh yeah, Dino's only a couple years old. She'd be three. Fucking. She'd be three. Look next to my foot. She'd be three. Fucking. This what September, I think. Here's my foot. She's gonna be a pretty good sized girl. No, she could get 3.5, 4 feet long, head to tail when she's full size. They monitors are fucking wicked food motivated though. So you got to be careful when you show them your fingers and shit. So when she's in food mode, she gets in food mode. I just give her my fist. I show her my fist, and I don't know if it's just because she realizes it's way too big. I'm doing good, Julia. How are you? Fucking. I think it's because she looks at my fist and can tell that fucking there's no way she could fucking swallow it. You know what I mean? But I've done that since she was a baby. Fucking, she come over and act like she wants to bite my fingers, and I just show her the fist, and then she calms right down. Anybody been watching Intrepid Exotics Tegu videos? She does the same thing by closing her eyes. When I do this, she'll duck her head and close her eyes up, and I just figure when she closes her eyes up, she's just kind of doing like the whole if I don't see you, you're not there kind of thing. You know what I mean? That's the way I look at it when she does it, because she does the exact same thing. A lot of times when I show her the fist, she'll close her eyes up and she'll just drop her head. Yeah, girl. I'm just gonna put you back here so that way you stay in the frame. Back up, girl. But this is the best time to pat her, is when she's got a toy in her mouth, swimming in her bowl, swimming in her tub. When I take her out and I put her in the tub, you know, it's really kind of the best times to actually go and like pat and interact with her. There we go. When she's got something in her mouth is the best time to, and about the only time that you really don't have to watch her. But she is really a good girl though, because if she bit me, it would hurt really bad. I used to let her bite me when she was little, only when I had gloves on, so she'd realize that I'm not food, you know. But I'm telling you, when she was only 6 inches long, I couldn't believe how strong her jaw force was. And it's not her teeth aren't what bother you, although they do friggin', they're like little tiny jagged rocks, is what they feel like. But they're tiny, they're small, you know, they're for ripping. So, and she will do like an alligator death roll and all that, trying to tear off chunks of meat. So, you don't want to get bit by them. Her whole neck here, this whole neck is nothing but muscle. You hear her letting the air out. She doesn't really want to be held. Can you see how red her eyes are? She's got gorgeous. Come on, girl, show them eyes. I'm trying to do this one-handed. I don't think they're really coming out. They're like blood red. Her eyes, her whole eye is like blood red color with just a black pupil in the middle. You're a good girl, though. Whoops. I gotta keep you in the frame here. I gotta keep you in the frame. Yeah. Yeah, hold you like a baby. Rock-a-bye, baby. Rock-a-bye, baby. Hey, it's working. Huh? Proof I've had at least one kid. Look, hi, pretty girl. You being so good now. Rock-a-bye, baby. Oh, I hear you. Do it in the camera. Come on, give him one good. Come on, girl. All right. All right. We don't want to stress our animals out, which she's not stressed. But look, I can grab right hold of her tail, do this. I can tell you what, they don't like this. This isn't any fucking. This is not a favorite of theirs. And you look, she don't give a shit. Because she can tail whip. Believe me, you. What's up, Patrick? Fucking, she could fucking whip the fucking hell out of me with that fucking tail if she wanted to. Because that ain't nothing but fucking. This right here is nothing but muscle. No, she's not even tensing it up right now. Because if she was pissed, that tail would, like, get, like, solid. Hey, girl, you don't want to mess with that bag. Here, why don't you take your toys? There you go. She's such a good girl. All right, I gotta hold some snakes here, people. Because I haven't really held snakes fucking almost as long as it's been since you guys have seen me. Other than cleaning and such. So, I'm gonna go through and grab some snakes here. I'm gonna grab some snakes. Here's the normal I picked up. This is Holly. We'll get Holly situated here. We'll go ahead and we'll get Blaze out here too. So, alright, there's Blaze. We'll go for Freckles. Freckles just, oh, you better hang on, Blazy. You better hang on, Blazy. Whoa, 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 whoa. I told you. Told you to hang on. Did you see that? He just fell. Monkey. Good thing Dad bent right over though, so he didn't go very far. Look, little bastard, you don't care. You don't care. I know. Dad cares more than you do. But this is how you get in some holding time with snakes when you got so many of them. But Blaze is fine. He didn't even act like anything happened. We got Dino down there running around. Yeah. You guys see her? Yeah. There we go. We'll just keep everybody, even the dog. You talking about on Blaze? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna kill this light back here. See if that helps. You guys still see her down there? Yeah, Devil, you're in the way, bud. I don't know. I think I gotta lose this light too. Yeah. He's still washing out. Oh, the dog loves her. The dog loves Dino. Too much, actually. Too much. Oh. I wonder what the hell that was. A spider. Oh, your lizard is swinging that, and your dog is saying about tugging. Yeah, Diablo would, but I was so worried in the beginning. I always tried to keep him away from her. You know what I mean? Because I was worried that she would grab a hold of him. Because I still worry about it. I worry about it. She's gonna grab a hold of his jowls. And because she does fucking bite hard enough, and she's got enough strength, fucking, she could actually probably rip his his jowl, his lips. She could literally rip his lips. All right, I'm gonna swap these guys out. Man, these guys are so good. Alright, well, I understand that the way she shakes that toy, she could definitely do some damage. Yeah, but it's her teeth aren't very big, but they're just sharp enough, and they're blunt. You know what I mean? They're not really blunt, but they're piercing, but they're not very big. But her jaw strength, between that and her having all of that strength in her neck and her doing that death roll shit, she's not really like deadly to the dog, but anything small her size, oh, she would definitely kill it in a heartbeat. You know, I would probably put her up against something even bigger than her. I don't think she's got like Tegu strength. You know, I mean, you see how those Tegus have that big old bulge? Fucking, that's all muscle. You know, that's all muscle. She's all muscle too because her whole neck, this whole neck on her is nothing but fucking muscle. You know, that's nothing but muscle. This whole fucking piece right here is just, I want to kill you. Fucking, watch out, bud. Yeah. No, one on. But she's awesome. You know, like I said, she was actually given to me as a fucking birthday present from the guy that I got all my Boas from. He sent her to me along with Motley. She came with Motley. Oh no, she came with Aurora. She came with my IMG. I got my IMG Boa and her at the same time. I got an unboxing video too of her. She literally came in like a little peach tree dish that was no bigger than that. You know, about this tall. It was actually like it was the little food bowls that with the pink tops, the pink fucking plastic tops that you put on. You know what I mean? The little takeout dishes. She came in a little tiny fucker because she was small. But they grow fast. We gotta carry that thing. Did you come back over here with Dad? She's right out in the living room with us. Has been, since we've had her. I put her in this room, and she got depressed. Again, she wasn't moving around and wasn't wanting to do much at all, and it was just she. And they say that, monitor lizards, you should have them in a space that there's nothing going on. They do better with that. And she was right out in the living room that whole time. And when I put her in this back room, she went through a depression because I wasn't back here. There wasn't as much going on. She likes to watch TV and, you know what I mean? She likes fucking everything going on because she's totally content and feels secure and confident, with everyone. Yes, I mean, literally, she was like, she was, I think, under the length of a dollar bill. You take a dollar bill out of your fucking wallet and stand it up. She was actually slightly shorter than a dollar bill, and all your bills are 6 inches here. For you fucking women out there, fucking, that's 6 inches. A dollar bill. So, just throwing that out there, just in case you didn't hear. Fucking all your bills, so you can call them on his shit. You just pull a fucking dollar bill out. Fucking throw that fucker out here. I got 6 inches. Put it up against this fucking dollar bill. But, so anyway, yeah, she was tiny. She was small. Fucking really small, and they get fucking big quick. Christ, she was probably gained a fucking foot in close to probably a year. I would say close to it. And I don't feed her a lot. She gets fed like every 3-4 days. You know what I mean? And not big meals. I kind of go by her body. I just fed her yesterday because normally this girl, when you have her up, she'll have these lines, right? She'll have light creases down her sides, when she's what I consider perfect. But she just ate yesterday, so she's got a little bit of swell to her, but she's still healthy. Trust me, she's still healthy, people. And look how active she is. And my girl's always shedding. And she's always this active. Year round. Even in the wintertime. I don't put her in a bremation or anything like that. I don't see any reason for it myself. I mean, if she went into it naturally, then I'd go and I'd help her out. And I'd cool her, I'd drop her temps, and I'd keep her lights off for a while. She'd have less light during the day, probably 6 hours of light or something, But she doesn't act like she wants to go into bremation, and she's a captive bred animal, so captive bred animals don't necessarily know about, have that instinctive to go into bremation. Thank you. She is cool, and I fucking don't really want to fucking say too much good, which there's all kinds of good, but I don't want fucking everybody going out and getting them because these guys aren't for everyone. You know, these guys need lots of fucking space as they get older. She's still in that 4x2 right now, but fucking by probably this winter, I'm going to be sticking her and I'm going to be building her something. But we're probably going to be moving out of here, so I'm kind of holding off fucking building her something here because I'm hoping to be out of here before next winter. So I don't want to be doing too much to have to move. Right now, everything's fucking a pain in the ass to move as it is. But actually not too bad in these racks. Take the water bowls out, fucking, and pretty much I can move these snakes right in these enclosures. I can go and take duct tape or something and go across the front so the tubs stay in. You know, so honestly, the way I'm set up when it comes time to moving isn't bad. I just got to remove all the water bowls, fucking take the water bowls out, and literally I can leave the hides in there, and a lot of them don't even have hides. So when it comes to moving, the racks are fucking nice. You know, tubs are nice. They're already in their tub. You just take the water bowl out and move them. Yeah, actually, well, most of the pet stores, like the pet store here in Waterville, you like my shirt? My daughter gave me that. That's why I wear the hell out of it. My daughter made the shirt for me. But they need a lot of fucking room, and you really need to socialize them. You know what I mean? You really need to fucking spend time with them. Most lizards you do. You know, my iguana, fucking, I got lucky. My iguana took right to me from get-go, and he loved being out. She loves being out. She fucking is constantly, all day long in the morning, fucking till about noontime, she is just constantly thrashing at the door. She wants to come out. And it's not because she fucking hates her enclosure. She's just that comfortable no matter where she is. In here, in the living room, on the floor, fucking, it don't matter. The only place she's not real comfortable is when I take her outside. I take her out fucking side, and she gets like way overwhelmed by everything. And she freaks the fuck out. So I don't really take her out much. I let her have free roam pretty much fucking in the house when, I'm available to watch her. She's really big enough now to where I don't have to worry about her. She's not a go someplace and hide kind of lizard. You know, she's real confident. She likes being out where you can see her. And she's big enough now I don't have to worry about her getting underneath the fucking refrigerator or getting into the spots where you never be able to find her. She's big enough now to where I can let her free roam pretty much. And she's not nearly, obviously, she's no speed demon like she was when she was little. When she was little, this little fucker was fast. She can still be fast, but she's nowhere near as fast as when she was smaller. But she is such a good girl. I mean, anytime I can just go out and grab a hold of her and shake her tail, and you know, she don't give a fuck about me right now. She just wants to she wants to eat that. That's all she just wants to eat. That's the biggest downfall to Savannah monitors to me is they just want to eat. So, you know, it's very seldom you catch them in between where they don't feel like just sleeping. And they don't, because about 1-2 o'clock in the afternoon, she'll go in her hide and she'll sleep the rest of the day, and she won't come out again till the next morning, unless I'm cooking bacon. She loves the smell of bacon. Fucking, I've never given her bacon, but we have BLTs for supper, and this bitch fucking wakes up and fucking comes right out and starts thrashing on her enclosure. She's got something for bacon, even though she's never had bacon. But she likes the smell of bacon. But she is an active girl from the time she gets up. you know. But this is it. This is, you know, this is, most of your interactions are going to be just this right here. Lots of times she'll let me pick her up and she'll let me hold her and she'll be fine. But it's short-lived. And then she's like, okay, I want to be doing something else. This isn't what I want to do right now. I want to go search and see if there's something else I can eat. She just wants to eat everything. Wants to see. Christ, yesterday morning, she grabbed one of our photos that are down on the coffee table or one of the fucking shelves. And she went over and grabbed a whole one of the picture fucking, you know, one of the pictures all in a glass frame and all that. And she grabbed a hold of it fucking thinking I want to see if I can eat it. Yeah, I know. Who doesn't like smell bacon? She does too. All right. I got to take a couple more fucking... Max just ate. Apollo's in shed. I had a couple fucking sheds last night. Fucking Storm shed last night and Thunder. Thunder just shed. Yeah, I'll show Thunder real quick. Thunder is the one with the spider in him. But he just shed, so... And we'll see how long it takes him before he goes mental. Oh, I gotta show you. Marvin is in here now. Marvin has joined the crew. Yeah. What is... There you go. There's Thunder. My boy Thunder. But as bad as that fucking seems, he is a sweetheart. As bad as he seems like it's fucking, you know, the worst thing to him, he's never once fucking tried to bite or act aggressive. You know. See Marvin. Hi, Marvin. This is Marvin. Come on, dude. Here you go. Come on, Marvin. Come on, Marvin. Here's Marvin. He's got that alien on his head. He's got spider in him too, as you can see. This spider gene is fucking so easy to pick out. You know. Actually, I think I'm gonna have to turn that fucking light off. I'm gonna turn that light back off. Actually, he just ate Monday too. Yeah, there we go. Hey, you get a good picture of fucking Marvin right there. He's the one that gave me that nice little love bite on my wrist. He's still thin. And I've been feeding him every fucking week. And he's still wicked thin. And I've been feeding him fucking small rats. Fucking. And they've been slightly bigger than he is. But it's still taking quite a lot to get some weight on him. Watch out here, girl. Oh, he's beautiful. He really is. You know, and he's got an awesome pattern. But he doesn't have the head wobble or anything, but you can tell he's different. You know what I mean? He's still good though. He eats great. He doesn't have the wobble and shit, but he still acts different. You know, the wife said the same thing. This guy definitely acts different. Move it back here towards this light. Comes in better without all that bright light, don't it? Does it look better like this with it darker in here than when it's lighter? But see, we moved him over. He took over, who was in here? Lieutenant, oh, that's who, Corona was in this rack, and Corona's over here now. Oh, Corona just shed. Just fucking shed. I've got a ton in shed right now. But you see that right there in her, by her head? Full shed. Awesome. Fucking awesome. They're shedding as we speak. You're okay, girl. You're alright. You're okay too, dude. This guy is. He is great though. Danielle, you see how big he is? He's about the same size as Ziggy. And I had him in this 12 quart. This guy was in this 12 quart when I first got him. Oh. And I'm pretty sure, I think that's what Evie's running. I think her boys and girls are in this too. You can keep them in this till they're like 500-600 grams. You know, which I'm pretty sure Ziggy must be close to 500 now. I'll weigh him. I'll actually weigh Ziggy. Since it's getting warm now, I'm going to be busy with outdoors. That's awesome, Skeeter. He does have spider in him, which I fucking he's a possible B. Fucking, but I can't remember the other fucking shit. But yes, he's got spider in him, and I've got the text. I just haven't written it on his bucket because I bought him for my granddaughter. So yes, I do have the text what he actually is, but I do remember in his morphs he is possible B. But I'll let you know fucking for sure. I should have fucking looked. I meant to, and I forgot all about it. And I don't have it on his tub. I just got him marked down as Marvin. Marvin the Martian. Because of that fucking head stamp. I can look at it. It looks like a fucking Martian to me. Little beady eyes. Big old head. Alright. We'll put Marvin back. Mine is in 15 quart Sterlite from Dollar General cheap. Yes. Yeah, I think he is. Oh, there's Dale. Yeah, I don't know. Fucking, he's fucking, he definitely has pastel in him too, but I can't remember exactly what fucking Matthew Krugo fucking said he was, but I know he said that he's possible fucking B. Fucking, and he's definitely got pastel, but it's got something else. I can't remember exactly. But like I said, I didn't buy him for his morphs. He sent me 4 snakes fucking for my granddaughter to choose from, and he's the one that my granddaughter chose. So that's why I didn't really care, and I didn't write down what he actually is and all that. But I'll get it, and fucking I'll make sure that I have it, and it'll be on his tub next time I do. Yeah, I don't know. Fucking, I just know he definitely has spider and he's got pastel in him, and I do remember that it was possible B. I can't remember if it was possible killer bee or if it was just fucking bee or what, but I do remember that. See, she's just running around again. She's just hanging on. Fucking, she's in her glory. No, it's got no pinstripe in her. I guarantee you that. Marvin doesn't have any pinstripe in him. I definitely would have remembered fucking if he had pinstripe. All right. You guys want me to take Raven out? Well, yeah, I mean, I can't remember exactly what it was, and I bought him almost 3 years ago now for her. So, but I did just go back fucking when I first got him, when I took him back away from my granddaughter, I looked it up and I meant to fucking write it down. And because I had to go back through a fucking million texts to fucking figure out what the fuck, what text was what. Because me and him had talked a million times since I fucking since I bought that, Marvin from her. All right. I'll turn the light on for now just so you guys can see. She was out this morning. Oh. All right, girl, I'm sorry. I gave her to the wife this morning, and because she seemed okay to me this morning. Oh, I gotta back this out. She seemed all right to me this morning. She seemed nice and calm when I took her out, and all that. I gotta back this camera out, girl. Come here. Come here. Don't whack me in the face. I think that's all the way out. I can't tell. But I gave it to the wife this morning because she seemed fine, looking nice and relaxed, and she did good for about 20 seconds, and then she started flailing around. Fucking, she was not happy that the fucking wife was holding her. Fucking, and she don't normally do that when the wife holds her either. And the wife was fucking fine. The wife was actually in the mood, like she was like, okay, yeah, I'll take her, and it weren't fucking, like I said, it weren't very long after the fact that the wife was holding her, and she was just like flailing herself around, and she was not happy that the wife. So I took her back, and as soon as I took her back, fucking, she calmed right down. She's acting like she is right now, you know what I mean? Fucking, but yeah, she fucking started flipping on why. Not to the point I don't think she was gonna bite her, but at that point she weren't gonna bite her, but it probably wouldn't have fucking been long after if I hadn't taken her away. It might have got to the point where Raven would have been like, hey, fucking, how come nobody's picking up on what I'm fucking throwing down? I don't want fucking to be held by you. So eventually it might have turned into something, but I don't necessarily think it would have. But that stuff we gotta pick up on, you know what I mean? And I just know how she normally is with me. And you see her. She, this is how fucking she normally is with me. But with my wife, literally, she was starting to like throw herself around. Like a fucking teenager throwing a tantrum. I'm not buying any more spiders myself either. Nah, I don't know. I definitely think snakes fucking can get to the point where they're more comfortable with the people that always that are always interacting with them. You know what I mean? As opposed to, some snakes just don't do good with strangers too. Like some dogs don't do good with strangers. Motley Boas. Super is bad. Yeah, my Motley seems fine. I would say she seems like acts like any of my other boas. Luckily. Because I didn't know anything about the Motleys until after I got Motley. And then I heard, kind of the same shit that you get with spiders, with the ball pythons, you know. I'm glad that it's definitely Supers because she's not a super Motley for sure. Fucking right, Skeeter. Motley is like the super sweetest girl. She's become out every night because I tell everybody I come in here about 10 o'clock every night and go through all the tubs for the final time. At that I go through the tubs at 10 o'clock at night, during the week, for the final time before I go to bed, and every night Motley has been right there wanting to come out, and she's so sweet. I mean, she's just as sweet as Aurora or Foxy or Roxy. I mean, I don't know if this girl I would consider saying, I wouldn't say this girl's like sweet. You know what I mean? Raven just doesn't act sweet. She acts like, she could fucking turn into a bitch real quick. Because some have the wobble and some don't. And I feel was the gene itself, and all of them would have well, they bred it out. You can breed out the spider wobble. And that's how not all of them have the spider wobble, but you can breed it out though too. And because I've heard of people doing that they have bred the wobble out of their spiders that they have and that they've produced, and I think they're just taking two spider gene snakes that don't have spider in it, and then they breed those snakes, and those tend to be the ones but I don't know for sure. That's just my opinion, because I got into spiders myself right from get-go. I didn't want any. And lightning thunder wasn't supposed to have any spider in him. And then a year later, after I had him, and then all of a sudden he starts showing the signs of spider in him. And then I asked the breeder, and they go, oh, well, he might have spider in him, but I didn't know for sure, so I didn't list it on that clutch as them having spider, possible spider. And I'm like, well, that's cute. Well, yeah, some genes you can add into spider that will lessen that, but regardless, when you breed spider, you run the... Yes, you do, and a lot of them, they just, if they have wobble or whatever, they kill them. What the fuck are you doing, girl? Don't get yourself in there where you get all scared. She's got both my arms locked right up. Random, plain and simple. Yeah, it could be. I don't know. But I would think if you take two genes of two spiders that don't have any, issues whatsoever and no signs of it, there's probably a better chance that you're not going to get the wobble and shit from those than taking spider, anything spider that does have a wobble and put it together. Jesus Christ, girl. She still got my arms locked up. She got my wrist locked up over here. And that's one thing with these guys. I'll try to pull my hands and my arms apart, but if she just starts fucking tightening up against me, you're better off not fucking trying to fucking tug with them. Again, and try to get them off if they don't want to come off. Where the hell are you? Oh, there she is. There she is. Oh. Hang on, girl. Jesus. I got ya. I got ya. Look at this girl, huh? She's fucking beautiful. Oh, yeah. Nice. See the purples? She's so much purpler than that, but you kind of see fucking some of the purple. Alright. I think it's time for Aurora. But no, I had to take her out this morning because she went and shit this morning. And she's fucking on medium rats now. So I got a feeling this girl's gonna start putting some size on. So that alone helps. See, it's the gene when two don't make it, well, they have super cane. Now, I'm not breeding anything spider. Anything that I got that's got spider in it is just pets. You know, Marvin doesn't actually show signs of like the head wobble and all that. Fucking, he doesn't have the head wobble and all that, but he still has that weirdness. You know, he's different. I can tell he's different. My wife can sense it too, but it's not like the wobble and or anything like that. It's just, I don't know. It's just his demeanor. Risk spider times spider is a lot worse than a risk. It's plain stupid. Yeah, no, I agree. I fucking don't know. Just like those fucking moths that you breed, that you could breed, you could pair, and they give you eggs, and all the babies are fucking deformed, have no eyes, and I don't know why fucking people would still breed them just in hopes to get that one out of that whole clutch. That's okay. That's not okay with me. Fucking honestly, I don't like that shit. You know, if there are moths out there that are known to fucking be toxic, fucking, you know, to fucking pair, why do it in hopes to get one out of that clutch that might be okay? It's just not worth it. You know, and it's cruel. It's cruel to fucking put, you know, to do that, knowing that that's the odds that you're gonna get. What's happening, Gio? Well, like I said, fucking my Thunder didn't show any signs up until the first year. Once he was about a year old, that's when I started seeing the head wobble. You know, and no, you're right. Fucking some only fucking, but it's not the feeding. It's them when they get excited. When they get excited, the only time that fucking a lot of them will show it is when they get excited. Meaning also why a lot of them only do it if they're eating. It's because they're excited. You know what I mean? So if they get that excited, they'll start doing it, no matter whether it's food or not. It's the fact that they get either scared or excited, or you know what I mean, fucking excited for food, or they're anxious because they're scared. They'll do it, you know what I mean? Fucking, he does it really bad when he wants to eat. He fucking sit there and shake his head all fucking back and forth, and he'll miss strike. Fucking, he'll like the food's here, and he'll come in and he'll fucking he'll strike there, and then he'll strike here. Christ, he's fucking bit himself. I mean, you know. I laugh about it only because I know, you know, he's fine. But yes, it is sad. It's horrible, really. Fucking, But he eats good. Fucking, he's at least one that eats. You know what I mean? Because a lot of them fucking don't like to eat because they get so excited they can't even find the fucking food. A lot of people have to like force feed them, because they get so fucking excited about food. Here's Aurora. A pretty girl. Yeah, I haven't had her out and probably other than to change them. She hasn't been out in probably a week. Oh, I get busy. I'm gonna try to get her on my neck. This girl is beautiful. Easy girl, easy girl, easy girl. Go ahead, throw a tantrum. Show everybody a tantrum. Casey, I called you Copper King. Did you catch that? So you're gonna fucking. I watched it, but I can't comment from a TV. So I figured it was just as good if I fucking. Soon as you came in and I said, "Hey, Casey, Copper King," you could end me in your giveaway there. I did too, Gio. That's funny. I think a lot of us did. There was like four of us in there when I was in, but then it was time to eat. I'm gonna have to turn this other light on. She's way too dark. She's too dark. There we go. Put him in 2 times. Put him in 2 times. I don't get it, Dale. I missed something. Oh, cool. Skeeter's still in here. Yeah, this is your favorite snake, Skeeter. Oh, I get you, Dale. Put me in ×2 for the giveaway. See, Danielle's paying attention. No, I do. I like the looks of the spiders too, honestly, but I don't. Not enough for me to want to deal with it. You know, it was one of the fucking first morphs that I fucking saw that I really liked the looks of. Oh, she's fucking squeezing me. She's fucking squeezing me, and she's doing it all with the front of her. That's her tail. She's fucking squeezing me with the front of her. Look at my face. Fucking bitch. Oh, she's such a fucking little bitch. You are. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? Thanks a lot, Gio. Fucking tantrum. She's fucking like a little teenager. She's always good, but she likes, but Raven was doing worse than this morning, and Raven normally doesn't throw the tantrum like this. And this morning Raven was doing it worse. And then I looked, and I could tell the look on my wife's face. She wasn't feeling it. So I was like, yeah, okay. I said, well, want me to take her? And she was like, yeah, I think you probably ought to. And then as soon as I took her, she mellowed right out. She calmed right down. And the wife goes, yeah. She goes, obviously, it wasn't me she wanted. I said, she don't really want to be out this morning. But she's just more comfortable being out with me is all, you know what I mean? Because this girl will get flailing too, but she doesn't scare my wife. This girl's flailing around and all that doesn't mean shit. I mean, it does mean she's not happy, but it doesn't mean she's gonna bite or anything like that. I mean, she is so good. I don't know. Maybe I need to mess with her more in order to get her. So, I don't know. She almost seems that if I actually mess with her, or what I think kind of would be messing with her like this, I almost think it puts her in a thinking mode. So she starts thinking, and if I keep messing with her or keep touching her oh, probably. They probably would, Danielle. Because they do. It gets to a point that when they're out, that we become the second safest thing besides their enclosure. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if some snakes actually get to the point where their person is the safest thing, even more so than their enclosure, just because they're just that comfortable with their person. I mean, these guys are obviously comfortable with me. I mean, I can literally go weeks without handling them and then go right back in like you just saw. I just reached in and took her out. I don't do anything ahead of time before I show you guys. I didn't go through and tap everybody and pat everybody or anything like that. You know. She is a 2021 Dale. So 21, and she's 621. So what? 21, 22, 23, 24. Yeah, just about, yeah. The 6th month. She'll be 3 years old. I'd say she good for 3. I don't know. Because I'm starting to wonder if Raven's what? 5? Raven's 5 and she's not big. I wouldn't say Raven is anywhere near breeding size, and she's 5 years old. I'm wondering if did I feed her too slow? I don't think so, but I don't know. What do you think? Did Raven look? Oh, did Raven look good for 5 years old? What is she? 2019, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 724. So the 7th month she'll be 5. Well, that I don't care. I just want to make sure that she seems healthy to me. You know what I mean? She looks healthy to me. But I've been also seeing a lot of people going that, oh, this is 5 years old. And I go, holy fuck, man. They're elephant size compared to her. And look at her at 3. She's not big either. I mean, she's got some length to her and she's starting to get some girth. She's on small rats now. But, and I'm still going every 2 weeks. You know, Motley's still on those pinkies, and she's fucking. I'm feeding her every 2 weeks because it's rats. But the only one that I think fucking it looks big is Roxy. I just fed her too the other night, so I see both ends when I breed Boas. We don't know as much about feeding and fed too much. I really feel you do. I hope so. I mean, she looks healthy. She seems healthy. She's not coming flying out of her tub because she's starving. You know what I mean? I don't know. I try to do what I think is right, but it's hard too when you start fucking watching some of these other guys and they go, oh my, this bow was 5 years old, and I go, holy fuck, man, 8 feet long at fucking 5 years old. She's nowhere near 8 feet fucking long. She fucking might be fucking. She's probably five and a half maybe now. I don't know. Fucking, but I don't think she's any more than 5.5 foot, honestly. If she's 5 foot, I don't fucking really know. Well, her fucking, these motherfuckers want to fall today. These guys just want to fall off me today. Look, now we're gonna throw a tantrum. She didn't fall though, but Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think she looks good. I don't understand why people overfeed their snakes to make them big fat. Well, that's just it right there, Danielle. They fucking want to fucking hurry up and get them big, but they don't realize you're just taking off the other end. So finally you got them big, but now you're only going to have them maybe 5 years. 5, 6 years. Fucking... I don't know. I just. Yeah, I know. That's what I feel. If she was fucking acting like they were starving, I might fucking do something a little different about feeding. But I don't get none of this fucking come flying out of the tubs by any of my boas. My boas actually fucking are way better about that shit than my fucking than my balls are. These guys fucking hardly ever in like what I would consider a full blown fucking food mode. My boas, even on food night, they'll come to the edge of the tub and they'll be looking at me, but they don't come like right out of the tub or anything. I've never been fucking almost struck in the face by any of my boas. It's only been my ball pythons. And that's only been the females that I had been pairing. We're gonna put this crazy little ornament back. I gotta get her to a point where I can stick her back in there though. I like the fucking fact of baby boas just because you can fucking like her. I told my wife that this girl right here, even though she fucking throws her tantrums and all that bullshit, this girl right here, I guarantee you, when she gets full size, whether she's 5 foot, 6 foot, 8 feet, this girl's temperament is not going to change. It's always going to be the same. She might throw a tantrums even when she gets bigger, but it's not ever going to be anything other than that. It's never going to amount to anything more than a tantrum because we know each other. And as long as I never give her a reason to fucking, be afraid of me in any way, it's never going to be an issue. Same thing like a fucking dog. If you're always good to a fucking dog, whether it fucking, is your dog or not, for the most part, you're never going to have a problem with that dog because, animals I don't think just fucking want to fucking, dislike us. We just got to fucking show them that we can be trusted. This girl does not want to go back. There we go. There she goes. But she is getting some thickness to her. All right, Evie. Oh, fuck yeah. Absolutely, deal. Nobody's ever going to fucking tell me otherwise. You know, they're not stupid. Any animal that has any kind of a brain, most everything is on recognition. You know what I mean? Fucking on recognizing, not recognition, but recognizing. You know, they recognize their food that's food that they need to eat, and they recognize danger. And why can't they recognize fucking, shit that's not a danger? You know. Oh, absolutely. Oh, fucking Raven proved it this morning. Raven was fine. I had Raven out for probably a couple minutes because I always start here when I go through my racks, and it's always, end over here. And I came to her, she had gone to the bathroom, and I said, fuck it, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take her out because I knew I hadn't been holding her for a while. She hadn't been held fucking since last week when she actually went to the bathroom. So I said, fuck it, you know what? I'm going to take her out now to give her that little bit of extra time, out of her enclosure. And fucking, she was fine. I mean, fine. She was fucking just kind of moving around like she normally does, nice and slow, you know what I mean? Fucking, and that's why I was like, oh, well, the wife came in, I go, hey, you want to hold her? And I'll go ahead and clean her. And wife says, yeah, okay. Fucking, she held her hands out, and Raven fucking at first started squeezing on my wrist, one she was anchored to. This hand, I was just kind of propping her up, and she was anchored here. So my wife went and grabbed a hold of her, and she started to fucking squeeze on me, and then my wife readjusted and brought her hand closer to her tail, and then fucking, gently persuaded her to let go. Because if you go and grab a hold of them and fucking think you're just gonna, start pulling them off you, I don't recommend it. One or two things is gonna happen. Most likely they're gonna fucking start squeezing, and they're gonna start squeezing hard, and then if it's a new snake or a new boa that's not real fucking confident with you, it's probably gonna fucking end up fucking reacting fucking in a way that you don't want them to. They don't want to be fucking felt like they're being forced off you. So my wife kind of like gently persuaded her to let go of me. And she was good for, I would say, 20, 30 seconds. And I'm watching constantly because the last thing I want to do is my wife to get bit by any snake, let alone fucking Raven. You know what I mean? That she's already said in the very beginning, I'm never holding her, and I don't want nothing to do with her. She just freaks me out. She scares me, and and I finally got my wife to where she's holding her. So the last thing I want to do, and I don't want to get blamed because it's up to me to fucking know what kind of mode the snake's in. Especially fucking when I go and hand it off to somebody else. So I was watching, and I noticed that fucking Raven right from get-go was balled up, like right on her hand, like just fucking sitting there. And that was my first indication, okay, she's not real happy. Yeah. No, that I totally agree with that too, Dale. Absolutely. Fucking most of my snakes when I hand them to the wife, they fucking always reaching out, trying to get back to me. And then my wife fucking is fine with them. My wife is fucking loves the rest of them. But they have their people that they're more comfortable with, And but those same snakes so I can pass off to anybody, and I back away and those snakes will be fine. You know, and a lot of times too, in the very beginning, the snakes are just happy with whoever they're with at that time. Because I have snakes that were like totally happy with me, and my wife goes to take them from me, and they'll kind of fight. But then once my wife has them, they like totally relax. And then when I go to take them back, some of them would like fight like they didn't want, they'd rather stay with her because they're already there, feel safe. You know what I mean? So it goes either way, but I would say probably most of all my snakes, so when I'm cleaning and the wife's standing beside me, they're always reaching out, trying to get back to me. She had a fucking whole corona this morning. She wasn't real happy about that, but corona had gone to the bathroom. Let's take corona out. It's corona. And look, she just came out of shed. I showed you that. It's actually still moist. Like a full shed. She gorgeous. Yeah, I'm gonna turn this backlight off, see if maybe we can get better colors. We'll get some better colors on her. Ooh, there we go. See them big bright? She got those bright fucking yellow dots all over her. See them? Boom. Right there. Those are bright yellow. They're not really showing up bright yellow like that one right there. See it? Fucking, she got these bright yellow dots all over her. My critters will hang with my wife for a few minutes and then they try to get to me. Yeah. My fucking dog's the same way too. My wife will ask my dog for kisses and he'll go, and then he gives her a kiss. Like, but this is Corona, and Corona is an Orange Dream, Enchi, het for pied, and possible het for candy. Candino, candy. Is Candino and candy the same deal? Because if it's not, she's het for Candino. Maybe they made a little pee on her drifty, like my dog farts and then smells the floor. Oh my god. Yes, they are. They're cool as shit, dude. They're wicked cool, Gio. I fucking try to fucking... Oh, there's one. Right there. Fucking wicked. And you can really fucking see them here in person. I mean, you see those dots? They're like everywhere. She got them like all over her body. There they are on her sides there. Fucking more on her sides. She's such a good girl for me, though. She's never, ever bitten me, but she's tagged the wife 3 fucking times now. And the last time I was holding her, which is fucking weird. Enchi dots, that's what that is. I don't see it on any of my other Enchi stuff. I'm not saying that's not. I'm just saying I don't, any of my other Enchi stuff, I don't see those dots. Not like her. But I gotta fucking think. Well, Blaze is albino, so that might be why I don't see the dots in Blaze. You know, that might be why I don't see him on Blaze. Obviously, because he's... But Holly's got those dots. Holly's got those dots. Fucking, I don't know if they're gonna fucking pick up, but he's got one right there. This guy's got those dots too. You see? Fucking right there. There's one. But his are like white. He's got these bright white dots. His aren't yellow. But I think he's got Enchi in him. Doesn't that look like Enchi pattern to you? Oh, the Orange Dream, yes. That's what I was thinking. That it's got to be something, some part of the combo in her that's making her stick out. But Dale, doesn't this look Enchi to you? Fucking that pattern. It doesn't look. This guy doesn't look normal to me. He doesn't even have any alien fucking heads. I mean, none, no eyes, and that pattern down his fucking back. Oh, all right. Well, he probably isn't then. I was thinking this pattern was really unique. Especially where there's no complete alien heads. There's not even an alien head that without even the eyes, there's no heads even. You know what I mean? There's like absolutely no heads. And normally you at least have the heads. Even if you don't have the eyes, you'll have at least what look like alien heads. But, well, I don't know. I'm asking. And I understand it's your opinion, but I still like to know other people's opinions. But really don't matter to me. But you see, there's two of them right there. There's two dots right side by side there. Looking on him. Yeah, I do too, Danielle. I do too. What? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I gotta find my lizard. Oh, here he is. You're cold, buddy. I need to go back. Okay, watch out. Move. Watch out. Alright, I'm back. Lizard was out in the hall. I forget. Versus 2000. Well, he's got more than just those two dots. I'm just saying, those are the two that I could show side by side. No, Enchi have those dots, but the best three play most of the songs. Lots of my desert double hats. Is it double hats? I think it's double hats. Snakes with no Enchi have the dots, but the best Enchis have the most, if that sounds better. I got you. No, she's got, the Corona does have, yes, double hats. I got you. But yes, Corona does have a lot more dots, obviously, than Holly does that normal. And Holly probably is the normal, and I don't fucking care. You know what I mean? When I went and got him, I fucking knew I was taking him in and that he's probably going to be a normal. With no plans, I'm not breeding any of my normals. You know, like I always say, I fucking try to breed only shit that I won't get normals. Or if they are normals, they're at least fucking like hets. They have het backers, you know, but even those people aren't into buying normals right now. Yeah, I don't know. It don't matter. Even if he had Enchi in him, I'm still not gonna breed him. You know what I mean? He's got way more distinctive fucking pattern than Brandy or Cleo. You know what I mean? And I don't have a whole lot of knowledge on normals because I think anything that looks brown and black looks like a normal. pretty much to me. Your mahoganies, you know, to me they look like just a normal. You know, if you get just a normal mahogany, fucking they look just like a normal to me too. Fucking, and I'm sure if I studied the pattern I could fucking see it, but from a glance, you know, anything like that fucking just looks like a normal to me. You know. She's a 2020. I think she looks good too. I don't think she fucking definitely fucking ain't power fed. She doesn't have a great big old head and a fucking little tiny body, and she doesn't have a great big body. She doesn't have big old body and a tiny little head. You know what I mean? I think she looks good too. Her spots, yes. And look, she's got like a fucking bunch of black spots, like saturated spots. They are getting thinner though, because she had way more saturation of those black spots. They were like super fucking what do I want to say? Fucking uh she had a ton of them anyway, like in one area. But they've starting to spread out now. And she's such a fucking good girl. Look how fucking red her head is. And her head is that reddish orange. But when she gets fired up, it gets like a fucking real heavy red. Ticks. No, not ticks, buddy. Oh, she's got both my hands wrapped up. I'm trying to get this hand out. Yeah, managed to get that hand out. I'm going to drop this down so you guys can watch her. This girl is a mover. She likes to move, but she's not a flailer. You know what I mean? In the longer you have this girl out, she'll get to a point where she'll stop moving and she just sits there. That's one thing that we love about Motley is Motley's like that. Motley comes out and she moves a little bit, but then Motley's just wants to settle in. And a lot of times when you're holding her in your hand, she'll rest her fucking head on your thumb or on your finger to where it like she's like literally resting her head there. Fucking, it's really cool. I really love fucking Motley. Motley is a special little girl. And she's another one that I say that when she gets big, you know, whether she only gets 6 foot, but when she gets adult size, she's another one that I'm never gonna worry about. I guarantee it. She'll always be a fucking reach in, give her some pats, or take her out girl. She's got an amazing fucking temperament. But Aurora, Foxy, Roxy, and Motley all to me have like the perfect temperament. I get no bad vibes from them whatsoever. I'm curious to see her mate with a normal and see what comes out. Breed this girl to a normal and see what comes out. Is that what you're saying, Gio? A normal BCI? I love her fucking head stamp too. She got crazy head pattern. She got crazy belly pattern too. You see that? That belly. That's a fucking belly. She got that pink stripe right down the center of her belly. Oh, let's see. I'm trying to get it, guys. I'm trying. I'm trying. There we go. There's her belly. See it? So you got that pink orange stripe right down her belly with all that freckling. But you see how nice and slow she moves, you know? Like you said, she moves around. She likes to move, but it's not ever like in a frantic. Yeah, she's the auction girl. She's the only one that I did get from auction. And it killed me to watch her for fucking 2 weeks. Literally, I didn't realize. I thought it was gonna be fucking only 2 3 days and over. I didn't realize that. I started watching in the very beginning, so it went for like 2 fucking weeks. They are all awesome. You're totally fucking right, Dale. I fucking totally agree. Thank you, fucking Julia. She is. She's a fucking gorgeous girl. She's trying to squeeze my elbow. It was quite the 2 weeks, and I fucking thought for sure I was gonna get a goddamn cheap too. 'Cause I mean, bid started out like 250, something like that, and I put like, I don't know. I think I threw a $500 bid up, cause it just kept creeping up, from 250. And Christ, I want to say it was almost a fucking, it sat at like for fucking 4 days, I think at like 350, 400. And I was like, awesome, fucking right. And it was just, if I had known, I fucking wouldn't have been so excited because the following week, like in the first 2 days of the following week was nothing. It didn't really seem to go up at all. And then the last fucking day, it just kept going up and it kept going up. And I was like, wow. And I had no intention of spending more than $500. I pretty much said I wasn't spending any more than $500. But I already saw this girl in her tub and in home with me and all that. And I was like, what the fuck? And then I ended up fucking spending like $1,100 counting fucking shipping for her. And she was tiny. She was as small as fucking probably Motley is right now. But you see why I said fucking you give her a little bit and then she just settles in? No, you're right. And I should have known because I've done the fucking eBay thing, bidding shit. And it's the same way on eBay. Fucking everybody, the last fucking 15 minutes fucking starts just throwing bids out there. You know what I mean? Fucking boom, boom, boom. No, I think it was good too at the time. For that time, I think it was a good deal. I don't think that I paid fucking. I don't feel I overpaid for her. I honestly feel I paid in the ballpark of what she should have probably been. All right, deal. But yeah, so I don't know. I don't feel like I got ripped off. I was still happy. I was just kind of hoping that I wasn't going to spend as much as I did on her. But I was happy. I never once said, "Oh, I can't believe I fucking spent that on her," because as soon as I got her, I fucking realized exactly why. Because of the way she looks is why I bought her. Oh, Dale's still gonna be probably here. He just won't be able to talk. But Dale will come back as soon as he's done his boat ride. Once he gets to his car, he'll just sit there and watch and listen. When he gets to his car normally. But alright, I think I'll stick this girl back. She probably goes back the best for me though. She doesn't normally fight going back. if she does, it's because she just assumed be out, you know. But for the most part, right now is their sleepy time. She going back wicked slow. Okay, I'll be back as soon as I can. Ugh. She's one though. She won't let go until she's fucking pretty much fucking till she's at the very tip of her tail, and then she'll finally let go. But she pretty much won't let go of me until the last fucking very last minute. And I just take it as it's because she feels that fucking secure with me, you know what I mean? That fucking I'm safe. So she wants to hang on to me as fucking long as she possibly can. Yeah, let's take fucking Motley out. Here's the Motley. Yeah, this is probably about the size that fucking Foxy was when I first got Foxy. And the same on Aurora. Aurora was probably about this size when I first got her. Maybe slightly smaller. But I love getting them this small. Only, especially with Boas, only because they're known to, Boas eat awesome. You've really got to have this shit like completely messed up to get, to have Boas, that aren't breeding and all that, for them not to eat. These guys eat wonderful. So, but these guys, I love getting them when they're small like this, so that way when they get 4 feet long, you've got no worries. You're more than confident. They're confident with you. Fucking, you feel safe with them. They feel safe with you at that point. As opposed to going out and getting a 4-foot fucking snake, bringing it home and be like, okay, now we're gonna get to know each other. That to me is intimidating. To get a snake, an adult snake that you don't know. Not so much ball pythons. I'm kind of over that now. Ball pythons they're just a good snake. They really are. I really think fucking the only defensive ball pythons out there are the ones that nobody's ever spent any time with them. Because honestly, I would say overall, fucking ball pythons are just a fucking great snake. They're a really good snake. They're not vicious and mean and, and you can get the ball pythons to trust you way faster, to be trusted and to be a lot calmer, quicker than most of your other snakes, especially your boas. The boas in the beginning, they like to fucking flail themselves around and all that. And I'm telling you, if you're not fucking used to snakes, that can put you off, because you don't know how to fucking read it. You think that flailing could turn into something, negative, like a bite, when sometimes they just do it. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're gonna bite you, But boas, I think once you get your boas to trust you though, they're gonna trust you. You know what I mean? And then you get that bond. Once you get that bond with your boas, there's nothing like it, because literally, there's not anything I don't think that I could do with this girl, and she would be totally happy with it. I don't really know. Mine don't really have attitudes, Danielle. But they do have different demeanors than the ball pythons. You know, balls they're just a fucking chill snake. These guys just need a little extra patience, and you just gotta. And I gave them probably more time. My ball pythons, I fucking went right in and I started handling right off. With my boas, I wasn't holding them as much. You know, I wasn't. I was going every couple days, and I wasn't holding them very long. In the very beginning with my boas, I would take them out, and it was just long enough to show them that everything's cool, and then I put them back, because I wanted them to get to the realization that, yes, you're going to come out, but then I'm going to put you right back where you feel safe and secure, to give them the opportunity to realize that, oh, when I come out, everything's cool, and then they're going to put me right back. I mean, not right back. I'd have them out, in the very beginning, probably 3 to 5 minutes, and then I would put them back. I'd sometimes take them out later that day, but it was for very short periods of time, as opposed to my ball pythons. I take my ball pythons out, I'd have them out maybe 15, 20 minutes, and then put them back, in the very beginning. I had my boas out less time, and I didn't take them out as often. But then once I got to the point where I could tell that they were fine with, they didn't act all weird when I go take them out, and they didn't act all weird when I had them out. They just kind of moving around like she is right now. Then I could tell, okay, now I can start taking them out and having them out a little bit longer, and then put them back before they get frail, flailing around and get to the point where they feel uncomfortable. I put them back. But now it don't really matter. I'll let them flail a little bit, because it's just part of it in some of them. Aurora will fucking do that, and I swear to God, sometimes she does it because she's hoping that if she acts like that, then I'm gonna put her back. And for all I know, she might fucking think that she's done that before, and I've put her back because of it. And now she thinks that if I fucking flail around, Dad's just gonna put me back. But I don't. I'll still have her out. I don't ever let them dictate really fucking when I put them back. Like you said, if one of them bites me, I'm not putting them right back. Because all you're doing is setting yourself up for every time you take them out, they're going to bite you as soon as you take them out. Because they're going to fucking associate, oh, I bit them, and then they put me back. So, I don't let it dictate everything. If they start flailing around a little bit, then I fucking might go, okay, I'm going to fucking, only have them out a little while longer and then put them back. But I'm not going to put them right back over that reaction. I'm not going to fucking, you know what I mean? I'm not going to jump right on their reaction and put them back. No, you still got to fucking let them see that. No, we're going to get over this together. You're going to come out of it. You're going to see that everything's fine, even though you were a little upset. But now you're nice and calm, and now that you're calm, now I'll put you back. You know what I mean? They will. They're not dumb animals. And, just like our kids, you ground them, you can't fucking let them off groundation early, because then they're going to associate every time that they get grounded that they're going to be able to get off early. You know what I mean? It's the same thing with snakes, is you don't want them getting into a fucking routine of fucking, oh, I bite you and you're going to put me back, or, oh, I throw a fucking fit and now I get put back because I threw a fit. There's a fine line where, yes, you don't want to stress them out, and you don't want to fucking have them out too long if they are stressed, but you can't just throw them right back in their tub under the first fucking sign of stress. You know. All right, buddy. We'll see you when you get back, Casey. Ziggy, you ain't got to worry about Ziggy, Danielle. You guys are really fucking seriously thinking about Ziggy, Ziggy is fucking awesome. He eats fucking amazing. You know, he's on small rats to large wean rats. You know, and he eats frozen thawed. He eats every 2 weeks, and he eats like clockwork. You know, I don't know if I've ever tried to feed him while he's in blue, so I don't know if if it's ever landed where he was in blue when I was supposed to feed him. So I couldn't tell you if he fucking actually eats in blue or not, but chances are he probably won't have no problem eating in blue too because he doesn't have any problem being out when he's in blue. You see her, a lot of people would think, oh, she's in strike position, strike mode, and all that, and she's just waiting to fucking bite something. She's not. This is just her. This is her in her relaxed fucking posture. This is just what feels the most comfortable fucking to her. When do you get your frozen rats from? Do you order from a website? Yes, I do. I go through Rodent Pro myself. I like Rodent Pro. The only downside I have to Rodent Pro is their sizing is fucking all over the place. You might buy small rats once and they'll be perfect size, and then the next time you buy fucking small frozen you buy small rats, they might either be twice the size of the last ones that you bought that were perfect, or they could be smaller than the fucking small rats that were the perfect size. That's my only fucking my only complaint about Rodent Pro is that their fucking sizings are all off, all over the place. But they've got free shipping on orders over $100, so I never put in an order that's ever under $100. So, because I've checked that Cold Blooded Cafe, KC, I've checked them all. And as far as fucking price wise, when you count shipping and all that, Rodent Pro has the best prices, hands down. The rats are humanely fucking put down. They're not all bloodied, and I don't get fucking rats that covered in piss. I've gotten orders from other places that the rats look like they were beat to death. The face is all bloody and beat up, and fucking on top of that, fucking piss. You know, fucking look like fucking one of the rats pissed all over the other rats in there, and you know, these are nice white lab looking rats. You can get black, you can get white, you can get black and white rats. I mean, yeah, it is pretty disgusting. And fucking some of them fucking smell really bad right from get go, too. Even the frozen ones I've gotten from other places and opened the bag, got to stick my nose in there, and they literally already smell bad. You know what I mean? Like they were fucking, like they froze them, like they were out for a couple days and then they froze them, you know. So, but I'll show you the quality fucking of the rats that I get from Rodent Pro. This small rats come in packs of 25, but you see how clean they are? They're super clean. Get 25 per fucking. I use both. I only use Cold Blooded Calf when they run their specials and discounts. I shop around for discounts. Haha, poor people problem. No, I hear you. I haven't been lucky any time that I've looked at other places besides Rodent Pro. I haven't been lucky enough to fucking find any discounts. And Rodent Pro fucking never sends me any discount codes either. I only get the discounts that everybody else has been getting. And I think, well, 25 rats fucking for one snake would go fucking a year. You know, that's a year fucking for one snake. Fucking, you know, every 2 weeks. That's only 2 rats a month. So you actually fucking could go like fucking 13 months, 12. You could go 12 months in one feeding. You can go 12 and a half months basically fucking on 25 rats for one snake. You know, but chances are, it's going to be ready to go up within that year to another size. You know what I mean? That's the thing. I wouldn't buy necessarily 25. I would honestly, if I was just had one snake, I would go to like Petco or any of those pet places because you can buy fucking 3 rats. You know what I mean? You could buy 3 feeders and that's good for fucking a month and a half. You know what I mean? Fucking, and paying the $22 for the 3 rats isn't that bad, you know. I pay $43 for 25 small rats is what they're running right now. Fucking for 25 of them, $43. I wish I could find somebody that fucking breeds rats to feeders that live close because I'd go pick them up myself to save some money, you know, to save the shipping cost and not have to be fucking spending so much money per fucking time because I'm trying to get in on the fucking, no fucking shipping cost. So I wouldn't have to necessarily spend $300 every fucking 2 months on fucking feeders. I could go once a month and pick food up and not have to spend $300 at a time to go me 2 months. You know what I mean? I have, but I don't want to fucking have to kill them. I can't do that. I buy breeders. I buy my rats too. Fucking I can't fucking kill nothing, Danielle. You know? So I can't raise rats just to turn around and kill them. That's why I fucking feed frozen thawed fucking because I don't want to fucking I don't want to see anything die. I don't want to see anything struggle for its life. I understand it's part of it. You know, that's nature and all that. But it doesn't mean that I have to fucking agree with it. You know what I mean? I don't want to see it. And they stink. Rats stink so fucking bad, Danielle. So I'd have to have an outside building for them. And I don't want to do it. I'd have to and then on top of that, buy in the fucking gas to gas them. Because I'd have to gas them. I couldn't just throw them in the fucking freezer like a lot of people do. A lot of people just throw fucking live rats in the freezer and let them freeze to death. And that's just fucking got to be the worst fucking way to die. You know, fucking, and I'm not doing that. So I would have to spend the fucking money to buy fucking the gas to fucking gas them and, and then have to fucking still know that I'm fucking killing them. I don't want to do that. Oh, there's definitely pros and cons to it. It would save me a ton of fucking money, without a doubt. Fucking Dale tells me fucking what it cost him to fucking raise those rats, and he also sells to pet stores. He sells feeders to pet stores. So Dale's making money off his rats on top of fucking feeding his fucking snakes. So Dale's got it, has got it made, really. But I can't do that. I don't have a fucking outdoor spot to fucking have them out there. All right, we see you, Geo. I don't want to fucking have to build a fucking shed to fucking have rats outside. And I don't want to fucking have to kill them. I don't want to have to kill fucking anything off. But I'm waiting. Dale eventually is going to have enough fucking rats up to where he can take care of his pet stores and he can take care of his own snakes, and then he'll be able to fucking sell me some. Because that's what I'm hoping. I'm waiting for Dale to get big enough fucking on his feeders that I can get them from Dale. And I can just drive over and see Dale fucking every couple months. You know what I mean? And fucking, I'll save a ton of money fucking getting them from Dale because Dale's charging like couple dollars on fucking large and mediums. I'm pretty sure anyway. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure fucking Dale was fucking selling them for like $2 for large, fucking for mediums and larges, and the other ones were less. So, and I wouldn't have to pay shipping. I could just go fucking drive an hour and go get them. You know. Yes, yes. At least with the gas, they would go quick. Fucking, you know what I mean? Unlike fucking, that's what a lot of people fucking do to kill the snakes off too. They throw them in the fucking freezer. And from what I saw, fucking their lungs crystallize, and it's so painful. You know, their lungs feel like glass. So every breath they take, it feels like they're fucking being cut from the inside out. And I can't imagine that. Fucking. I wouldn't want anybody to fucking do that shit to me. I sure the fuck ain't doing it to any animal. You know what I mean? I got more compassion for animals than that. But I do understand that some snakes you have to put down because they've got kinks or they got neurological issues. You know what I mean? That it's just a better life for them, you know, to put them down than. But you know, I haven't run into that, but I'm also staying away from the fucking shit that we shouldn't breed, that we take a chance that they're gonna be, you know, born blind or they're gonna have this or they could have kinks. And I do my diligence to try fucking not to breed anything that's fucking gonna fucking possibly fucking give me something that I gotta take to the vet and put down because that's the way my snakes are gonna go down. If I've got to put anything down, they're gonna go down the what I feel is the most humane way, and that's gonna be bring them to the vets and they're gonna give them a shot or something, but they're gonna put them down peacefully. You know, they're not gonna be flailing around, fucking fighting for their life and being excruciating fucking pain before they pass away. You know what I mean? You see how good this girl is? That's why I love her. She acts a lot like a ball python because she will just sit here. She will get to a point where she just is fucking content to just sit here and not move around. And that's one reason why everybody says, you know, if you don't want, you know, a snake that doesn't do much, get yourself a boa constrictor because for the most part they're all constantly moving around, but that's not true. Fucking once they fucking you get them to where they feel safe with you and all that, they don't fucking care about moving around so much. They're just fucking fine with being fucking hanging out, you know? I mean, look at her. I mean, I don't know who in the fucking right mind fucking, you know, if anybody has any, you know, any it has it in their head that they'd like to get, you know, think that they'd like to get a snake. I can't imagine who in their right mind wouldn't want this to be, you know, their interactions. She is so good. I let her climb all over my face, fucking all over my head. You know, if I held my mouth open, she'd go in my mouth. I mean, she's that comfortable. You know, give her these pats. It doesn't make her run. She's not running. She is so calm. She really is. She is so sweet. She is so sweet. And this is a girl I guarantee you my wife, if anything happened to me, my wife would never get rid of her. My wife is really starting to fucking love this girl. Because like I said, it's been probably the last fucking 2 weeks now. Every night at 10 o'clock, fucking I open her tub up and she's right in the front. And she starts coming right out as soon as I open her tub up. And it's not because she needs to be changed. She just likes to be out. And she likes to be held. I've had her, what, 2 years? Be 2 years this fall. Oh, I gotta write her birth date down. I don't have her birth date. But I've had her, I'm pretty sure it'll be 2 years. 2 years this fall. Yeah, because I lost Roscoe a couple years ago. Roscoe was an amazing boa. He was my first boa. But he had trouble fucking digesting one of his meals, and it ended up fucking, I think it exploded. I think fucking he didn't digest it right, and it was in him longer than it should have been, and I think that the fucking rat exploded inside of him, and that's what killed him. I think he got an infection, and he died in my hands, man, and I fucking cried like a little bitch, man. I fucking love Roscoe. Roscoe was like her, was like fucking, the rest of the ones that I talk about so fondly about. He acted like her. There wasn't anything I couldn't do with him. He was like orangish pink. Fucking, I can't remember if you're on Instagram, but if you ever go on Instagram and you look, go back to go through my pictures, Danielle, of when I first in the very beginning when I first started doing Instagram, and you'll see pictures of Roscoe. Roscoe was so beautiful. He was a possible super. No, possible. Yes, possible super hypo. Airbusque, Parahat, fucking, he was 100% het shop albino. No, 100% het shop, and he was 100% het for albino, and he was Anery 1. He was quite the fucking boa, actually. He had all kinds of shit in him, and he was beautiful. He was like pink orange, fucking, I mean, he was gorgeous. And his temperament was so amazing, and that's why it hurt so bad. He was my first boa that got me into the rest of my boas, and he was beautiful. He was beautiful. And he was so good, though. I mean, that's what also made it so much, made it so hard. There wasn't anything I couldn't do with him, and he was fucking great right from get-go. He never hissed. Like I said, the only fucking snakes I've even ever heard hiss is Motley, this girl, and Raven. I've never heard of any of my other snakes have a hiss. And this girl was just little, and she was scared. She didn't, she was really young. I don't think she was very old. I doubt she was more than probably a couple months old when I got her, and I would say she probably hadn't had any interaction other than being fed, and that's why she was like, oh, she didn't know what the fuck was going on when she got here, and she was just warning me, if you fucking do anything to me, I'm gonna react, and I took her out anyway. They are, but they're really the only snakes I've ever had, Danielle. You know, but I gotta say, honestly, if I was to do it again, I wouldn't have nearly as many ball pythons. I'd have more boas. And I love my ball pythons. I really do. But I get so much more. I get so much more out of my interactions with my boas than I do my ball pythons. Ball pythons are just a sweet ass snake. You know what I mean? And I get more out of having animals and that aren't supposed to like us and that aren't supposed to be necessarily that happy about us, and you know what I mean? We're not normally their fucking favorite thing. Well, those are the animals that I seem more drawn to because I get so much more when I get to the point where I am like I am with these guys, and I can do whatever I want with them and they don't care. I know that they feel safe with me. I feel safe with them. Same thing with my Savannah monitor. The interactions I get with her as opposed to like fucking even my iguana, because my iguana was so fucking gentle and was such a good fucking lizard. And I've always had good luck with my lizards and all that. Well, Savannah monitors are known to be bitey and not real friendly and all that. Well, guess what? Fucking my girl is awesome. Yes, I still need to worry about my digits, if she gets in food mode or whatever. But she's such a sweet animal. And I get so much more out of proving to people that these animals, they just need to be shown respect and shown that we're safe. And then they all can be fucking wonderful pets, wonderful animals. Oh, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I say it all the time. Fucking, I think if more people would fucking stop and interact with animals more, it would make everybody happier. Because I totally agree. Animals do. Fucking animals just make the world better. You know? And it's just something about the animals that aren't supposed to, necessarily like us and not really want anything to do with us. And when we can go and have interactions like this, and this is it. This is what makes me happy. Yes, my ball pythons make me happy too, but I'm convinced that ball pythons are they're just they're just a good fucking they're an all around happy go lucky fucking easy to take care of snake. The whole eating thing and all that is due to fucking the people. It's not the snakes. Brandy's eaten 5 fucking meals since she's been here, and she ain't been here 2 fucking months. And she's a snake, supposedly eating it only once a month to every 2 months, eating once every 2 months. She's fucking ain't been here 2 fucking months, and she's had 5 fucking meals here. Now you tell me, you know, it's because the shit was off. Her shit was off. That's why she wasn't eating. That was the only reason she wasn't eating, is because they didn't have her shit dialed in. And she does. She feels comfortable. She was in a 60-gallon fucking fish tank, and I fucking threw her in a 32-quart tub that is fucking half the size of that 60-gallon fucking fish tank. But she's got the appropriate heat. She's got the right humidity now. Fucking, and she feels safe and secure. That's one thing I would definitely do, Danielle. I always fucking black out my tubs. And if the tops aren't blacked out, I normally throw a towel over the top. They prefer if you can't see them. You know what I mean? They honestly do. Ball pythons are a real secretive snake. They prefer to fucking feel like they are completely hidden. And they like it in the dark. You know what I mean? But you see, I do make a little fucking, she just flopped on me. I give them a little window. I do make a little window so that way they do get a day and night cycle. But I do like to throw a towel over the top of their tubs. If you're not, and you can build yourself a shelf later and make it like it's a snake rack. But I like each snake having their own heat. I like each mat to have a probe on it so there's no fluctuation. Like I was saying on these racks are nice, but this tub here is colder than all the other tubs in this rack. And I would say it's probably 2 to 3 degrees cooler. than the rest of them. So I actually have to raise up the middle rack. The middle tub is at like 91 in order to get 88 down here in the bottom. And that's why I really liked it when I had my single tubs. I made myself a fucking rack, but all my tubs still had the tops on them, you know. And I had it to where the heat mat stayed in there. I take so the heat mat stayed right in the bottom of the rack, and I'd pull the tub out and change the tub, and I'd pull the tub out if I wanted to take them out or whatever, and and it was never an issue. They don't get aggressive or anything. I always feed all my snakes in their enclosure. I don't take them out and move them into somewhere else to have to go fuck with them after the fact that they've eaten and that they're in food mode now, really in food mode because they ate. And now you're going to fucking go try to take that snake that's in food mode and you're going to try to pick it up and move it back. And on top of that, you also take a chance if it's not a snake that's feels safe and secure, it's good chance it's going to regurge. And that is like the worst thing. It's like fucking when we fucking throw up and we have nothing to throw up, so we're throwing up that fucking yellow fucking stomach acid. Well, that's what snakes do, but it's not when their fucking stomach's empty. They just start fucking throwing up that fucking stomach acid from get-go, and it's way worse than the stomach acid we have. So literally it will burn the whole inside of their throat all the way out. And if they do regurge, they recommend you wait 2 weeks before you fucking feed off from food again, because their fucking throat has to heal back up again. And if you feed them before that, you take a chance that they're going to regurge again because their fucking throat's fucked up and it's too sore. Yes, that is the most horrible feeling. See this girl? But ball pythons will do this from get-go. You know what I mean? There's no... Ball pythons really settle in almost as soon as you pull them out. You know what I mean? And they're one right from get-go. It don't take nothing to get ball pythons, to feel safe and secure with you. It takes a little longer for fucking boa constrictors, but once you get that, there's nothing like it. You see me just reaching in and pulling them out, and everybody will tell, you talk to other boa constrictor keepers, it's just a matter of time before they're going to get you. Well, it's been 5 years. It's been 5 years now, and none of my fucking boas have ever fucking bit me. I've only been bit by ball pythons, for fuck's sakes. And it didn't take 5 years for me to get bit by them ball pythons. It would just, Feisty came from Brian Barchat, and they don't, they weren't used to being held. So she was a little fucking, insecure in the beginning. And she gave me that quick fucking bite. She didn't latch on. She just did that quick, like, it felt more like a fucking headbutt, like a headbutt. Because I didn't really even feel fucking teeth, I don't think. Sounds like the wife's home. Yeah, me too. Me too, Danielle. Because I've been bit by ball pythons, and it's nothing. I mean, literally nothing. Yeah, the wife's home. All right, so you know what that means. We're out of here for today, Danielle. But you fucking can feel free to text me any questions that you might have. Just because I'm not on here doesn't mean that I'm not available. So if you got any questions or whatever, Danielle, well, I gotta change her out. Her water bowl's fucking, she's soaked. So you got any questions, Danielle, feel free to fucking send me a message. Let it Well, I hope you do too. I will. I'll make sure I tell Caroline you said hi. But everybody have a good day. Whoever else is in here. And we'll see what tomorrow brings. Maybe I'll be on tomorrow.
We gotta get that face. Yeah.
You too, Danielle. And like I said, feel free.
Hey, stop.
I'll be around. It's going to be raining, so I'll be around today. If you have any questions or anything that you might want to know. But like I said, don't fucking... You'll probably get a way better deal by buying your shit separate. You know? And I like those Inkbirds. The Inkbird thermostats fucking on eBay. They're like $35-40. And for that kind of money, they're an awesome fucking... They're an excellent... Actually, matter of fact, I'll show you one. I've got one here somewhere, right here. This is what it looks like, Danielle. It has two plugs. One's for heating and one's for lighting. You're going to just use the heating one. But I like these Inkbirds. That's what I use on my incubator. So if that tells you anything, you really don't want to skimp on your incubator fucking thermostat. So I like those Inkbirds, and I get them right off eBay. They're like $35-40, and they're an excellent thermostat. You can spend a little more money and get the Wi-Fi one so you can check it, and you can change your settings while you're away from home, you know. So, and I like these heat mats off eBay. They do have dimmers on them, but what I do is I still use a thermostat. You just got to crank the dimmer all the way up, and then the thermostat will... But this was only like $12. This is way better than those reptile fucking... The actual, like, fucking... They look like a fucking seedling mat heater. You know what I mean? Like the thick fucking plastic ones that you get. This heat mat here works awesome. And I like to buy this size so that way I only have to buy this one mat. Because this smaller, you only want like fucking that much of this tub on there. And the bigger the tub, fucking you use a little more of it. But then you only have to buy this one size heat mat. You know? So I like these heat mats. I think I paid $12 for it. It's 12 by 23, something like that. But I like these mats. They're cheap, you know, and you can make hides out of anything. You know, you can make a takeout box fucking into a hide. Don't have to necessarily spend, you know, crazy money on hides and water bowls and all that. I like these fucking water bowls that you get at fucking Walmart. They got like an anchor on them. This is the large bowl, and they have a size smaller than that one too. It's this size. These are the two sizes I use. You know, and I get them right at Walmart. And these, like I said, they have an anchor on them, and they come with these fucking covers on them. They're cheap. They're like $4. And they don't fucking spill these bowls. That's why I like them. You know? So, yes. And that's what it is. These bowls, they don't knock over. Because they're flat bottomed. You know what I mean? So they can get around them. They can move them around. But I've never had them ever spill these bowls. Ever. The only time they spill is if they fucking get in their water bowl and the fucking water runs over the side because they're in their water bowl. But they never have flipped them bowls over. And they're cheap. They sell them right at Walmart. Like I said, it's easy enough to figure out because it's got this top on it and they've got a fucking anchor. There's a ship anchor right on the bottom of them. But anyway, I got to get out of here. All right, I hope everybody has a good day. And like I said, if you have any questions, Danielle, feel free to send me, send your questions. I don't have any problem. So, answering. So anyway, I hope everybody has a good day. See ya.